We are super excited to bring you this next support. We've been working on it for quite some time in combination with a friend who's a graphic artist. And these are the Power Pack cards to help navigate the levels. They're really the go-to hands-on operationalized support of the Autism Level Up Power Plan that we released a little while ago. And so what these are designed to do is to bring that power plan to life in the moment and give access to quick strategies that can be useful. We've got two different power packs that we've included in this set. You'll see there's a pack for powering up. That's the one that's on the screen now. And you can see if you need to power up 3 levels, we've got some generic strategies that might be useful. If it's a 2-level shift that you need to make for an individual, we've got differentiated strategies. And we also have strategies if it's just a 1-level shift. You'll notice that these strategies are very different. For 3 levels, we're talking about things like running and taking a break and head inversion for vestibular input. And for a single level, we're talking about something like doing a quick chair push-up or referring to a schedule. These strategies represent both sensory motor strategies as well as language-based or informational strategies for use. We have 2 additional cards in our pack, and these are the I don't know cards and the something's different cards. These I don't know cards and something different cards are really to help people express themselves when they know they need something, but they don't know quite what it is. So the I don't know card really does keep an energy focus, while the something's different card starts to lend itself a little bit more to the body and what is happening in terms of sensation or feeling within the body. We did include an additional card here with some other graphics that we commissioned for these so that you can cut them out and put them in place. Our goal is that you'll individualize these for yourself or the learner that you're working with or the individual that you're supporting. So we also have a set of blank cards that don't have strategies in them. So you can either cut ours up and put the ones in that you need, or you can have yourself or the individual you're supporting doodle in or write in their own strategies. I did mention we've got the power up cards, which we just had a look at, but we also have power down cards. And one of the things that I want to draw your attention to about the power down cards is we really tried to be considerate of authentic experiences and strategies that are often used by a neurodiverse population. So some of the strategies that we've included are those go-to strategies that we often see individuals using. So you'll notice we've got flapping in here. We've got echolalia in here talking to themselves. We also have rocking. And again, we've got all of these different levels, powering down 3 levels, those big shifts when we need them, powering down 2 levels, powering down 1 level, and then we've got the I don't know cards and the something's different card again. And then we've got these blank pieces. So I'm going to stop chatting for now, and I'm going to turn it over to Jãcqûelyn, who's going to give us a little bit of insight from her perspective, what these cards mean to her and why we decided to design them the way that we did.
So I love so many things about these cards. I'm going to highlight my top two, the 2 things that I love most. The first one is that you'll note that some of the strategies that we have provided for powering up or powering down, I have my powering down open because it's the one that I need most often. We have things on here like rock, and we have things on here like flap your hands. These are very natural responses that autistic people should be taught, are extremely beneficial coping mechanisms, ways to express their energy or emotion or arousal state. And the more that we can include these as strategies, valid strategies for coping with regulation, the more we affirm the true autistic experience. And so I think that these cards are powerful in that way, that they point out to neurotypical partners that these things are valid responses, and they are not things that we should be looking to eliminate, extinguish, reduce, take away. They are things that we should be looking at to leverage when they are needed, and to teach autistic people um, how to use these things and why it does to their energy what it does. Because that's how, in the end, someone can really learn to advocate for themselves, and how they actually learn to navigate their day in a way that's sustainable, that's not through a mask that they've built up from bits and pieces of neurotypical actions that they've been taught, that have been forced upon them, or that they do because they know do X when Y, and they don't know the actual why behind it. So these are really powerful in that way, in making sure that someone has access to the things that are natural for them. Um, I also love, oh, I'm going on three things because there is something different I'm going to say after this, but I also love this something is different card. To me, just being able to identify that something is different, and actually bringing that to the attention of someone who could assist me is huge. It doesn't matter if I can tell you that I'm happy, sad, angry, that I'm raging, any of those things. Those words don't matter. If I know something is different in my body, I can request help, or I can request a break, without being afraid that I'm going to have to try to think about, analyze, and name that thing, or tell someone what they want to hear, or access the right formula for how I'm supposed to act in this situation. This card is just, it's really unique in that way, and I love that. So that's two things, but I am going to go on to a third, my original second thing I was going to tell you. I love how concrete these cards are. They give you a direct path. They directly link to our energy meter. So here I have open our superheroes energy meter just because I was feeling it today. And as you know, you can use this meter to determine your current energy level and the energy that you need for the activity. So if I'm at this Wolverine, sometimes when you cage the beast, amping up kind of level, and the activity that I'm going to do, like a Zoom call or something like that, um, is really better down, 2 levels, where we're just kind of constant and steady at our I am Groot level here. I know I need to bring myself down 2 levels. So I've identified that. I need to go down, the direction is down for my energy, and I have to go 2 levels. So once I know that, I can come over here, I can look at, here's where I power down 2 levels, and here are visual cues right in front of me of the things I can do to bring myself down those 2 levels so that I can engage. And the same would go if you needed to work up the chart, up levels. So it's a direct link to the energy meter. It's a direct link to my energy, because you have to be able to identify what someone's energy looks like in order to accurately use that energy meter. And the strategies that you put over on the right side, these strategies can work for a wide range of people, but you can always look at your regulator and look at some of the other tools or the things to be effective, and you can fill them in for yourself and suit or for the individual you're working with to suit them. So I love these cards. I think they are not only functional but fun. We do tend to like to put the fun in functional. And of course, as always, if you as an autistic person or working with an autistic person use these cards and you have feedback of how it worked for you or things that should be adjusted, please do let us know.